Alzheimer's disease. He is the Republican nominee facing an uphill fight against longtime incumbent Bobby Scott in Virginia's 3rd Congressional District. Chuck Smith is an attorney, a former Marine. He also received the endorsement of the Richmond Times-Dispatch over the weekend. Chuck Smith, welcome to First at 4.
Ryan, how are you doing? Welcome.
I'm very well. Thank you for being here. The first question I have for you is about your residency.
Okay.
You started out hoping to be the nominee in Virginia's 2nd Congressional District, but then gave way to the current nominee and are now running in the 3rd District. If the 3rd District wasn't your first choice, why should you be the first choice for the voters in the 3rd District?
I'm the choice for the voters because the 3rd District is in a horrible status regarding jobs. The 3rd District is in a horrible status regarding poverty. The 3rd District is in a horrible status regarding unemployment. We have some of the highest in the state, and in some areas, unemployment the highest in the nation. And I believe that I have a package. We put together a plan, and I have an ideal package, which I think will work. That's why I believe the citizens of the 3rd District will choose me, and quite frankly, I think that's why they're looking at me to be their next congressman.
Do you think it matters that you at first flirted with the idea of running in the 2nd District before deciding to run in the 3rd?
You know, Ryan, I think right about now, Americans and certainly citizens of the 3rd District could care less about flirting. They're more concerned about jobs. They're more concerned about paying their bills, getting their mortgages paid, and they're concerned about eating. You know, if someone can bring those things to the table for them, I think that would be more than where their candidate is coming from. If the Constitution and the laws allow someone to run from wherever they live in the state, if the Constitution allows that, I think Americans are looking for that person to put food on the table.
Well, let's talk about the 3rd District. It was drawn by the Supreme Court to specifically give minorities a voice in Washington. Republicans have not traditionally been considered the party for African Americans and other minorities. Do your values match up with the values of the people that live in the 3rd District?
Oh, absolutely. And I'll tell you up front, I am not a Republican because I follow the mantra of what other people are doing. I'm a Republican because I made a conscious decision early on in my life that I believe in lower taxes and I believe in smaller government. I do not believe the design of this nation, certainly the Constitution allows for government to grow beyond leaps and bounds while Americans are suffering. The states, the people, all power not given to the federal government belongs to the states and to the people, and that's where I come from. So yes, I believe my values align with those in the 3rd District. I'll go one step further and say that my family values and my Christian values, my political values, and my service to this country align with just about any place in America.
Do you think Republicans need to do more to reach out to African Americans? I mean, you are in the minority being a Republican black candidate.
You know, at the end of the day, yes, I think we all, as Americans, need to reach out, no matter who we are, no matter where we are. We are one nation under God, not a divided, separate class of people. I think the notion that every conversation needs to begin with race is a false concept. We need to get the message across that African Americans are welcome in the Republican Party, that whites are welcome in the Republican Party, that every race is welcome in the Republican Party and any other party. I don't think there is a concept by which one race of people belongs to a certain party.
Okay. All right. Very good. Mr. Smith, thank you so much for being here, and good luck on election day.
The honor. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. Good. Great.
And, of course, you can see all the interviews with the candidates for Congress that have been here on First at 4 on my political blog, decisionvirginia.com. All right, let's get a check on the weather now. Here is Jim Duncan.